do is to stop talking about sex. Genji, I am serious about this point. You gotta stop talking about sex, fam. She already knows that you're trying to smash. She knows that you're trying to date her. Fala galera do YouTube, fala família, tudo bom com vocês? And welcome back to Abi Talks. Gente, I am back with another video, and in this video I'll be hooking you guys up with some really good tips. As you know, I always come up with some good tips to make sure that those girls are crazy about you. So in this video, I'm gonna make sure that I give you guys some really good tips on how you can actually text her and make sure that she's all crazy about you. Gente, without any waste of time, galera, let's get started. Okay, rapaziada, so the first thing that you want to do is to stop talking about sex. Genji, I am serious about this point. You gotta stop talking about sex, fam. She already knows that you're trying to smash. She knows that you're trying to date her. So what you gotta do is to show her that you bring more than that to the table, tá ligado? So what you have to do is come up with some really good intellectual conversation. Stimulate her mind. Just make love to her mind first. Okay, so you gotta put that sex aside. Stop talking about sex. That's the mistake that most of you guys do. You always wanna talk about sex. Just put that aside, man. Come up with some really good intellectual conversation. So what you wanna do is ask her conversations like questions like, where did you find your most meaningful friendship? Was it in uni? Was it junior childhood? Was it in high school? So you gotta ask her questions like that. Questions that will make her open up to you. Those questions that will actually let you know her better. You understand? Ask her things like, what are you trying to improve about yourself? Conversations like that. So this is the mistake that most of you guys do. You always want to talk about sex. Put that aside. Okay, just put it aside and then start some really intellectual conversations. Now I'm not saying that don't talk about it. I'm just saying put it aside for some time, tá ligado? So you have to make sure that you come up with some really good intellectual conversation. That's number one. Okay, rapaziada, I'm back. I'm sorry about that. I really need to turn on my data when I'm shooting. But anyway, I'm back. I've already said that. Okay, anyway, the second point is, Genji, you want to make sure that you compliment her. And I'm not talking about no regular compliments. She gets those all the time. Okay, she gets them all the time. She gets them from her friends, from other people out there. They're always complimenting her about the way she looks. So make sure that you don't do that. You compliment her about the way she thinks, about the way she holds herself, about the way she handles certain situations, tá ligado? So those compliments are really gonna stand out. Now I'm not saying don't compliment her about the way she looks. Of course you can do that, but if you wanna stand out, yes, that's the word I'm looking for. If you wanna stand out, make sure that you compliment her about the way she thinks, about the way she holds herself, about the way she just handles situations, anything around her. Of course you can do this. It doesn't have to be the first, like it doesn't matter if it's the first text that you send her of the day. Okay, you can just say, hey, look, I like how you do this, I like how you did that, I like how you reacted when this happened, things like that. That's gonna make her smile. So secondly, compliment her, make her smile, or make her laugh. That's three in one. Okay, so that's three in the second point. But unfortunately, most of us can make girls laugh, like me. But anyway, it doesn't matter. If you can't make her laugh, of course, you can make her smile. Because most of us can really make her laugh. But if you can't do that, then I'm sure you can make her smile. All right, so compliment and make sure that your compliments stands out. Thirdly, which is the last point, I always give you guys 3 points because I'm trying to keep these videos as short as possible. Anyway, the third point is raise up her curiosity. Now you can do this by saying something like, this is of course a phrase that I use most of the time. You can say something like, yo, you won't believe what happened today. Obviously that's gonna make her ask like, yo, what happened? And then you start telling her what happened. Keep it interesting, okay? And please, Genji, don't talk about sex. Don't bring up sex on that. Even if you're talking about what you dreamt about or what you were thinking about, okay? If you're thinking about it, don't talk about sex, okay? It makes you look thirsty, makes you look desperate, all right? So just put that aside for some time. If you do these 3 things, Genji, wallahi, she's gonna go all crazy. She's gonna like talking to you, texting you, okay? Because you just seem so interesting. All right, now I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that don't talk about sex, don't compliment her, but you really need to put those down. Just cut them off for some time and come up with more interesting conversations. Setu. Yes, Genchi, that is the end of the video. If you liked this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you like my channel, just hit that subscribe button. Check out my previous videos. Don't forget to share this video as well. Genchi, I will see you in the next video. Ciao.